My inspiration to get involved in fashion is just a smorgasbord. It just sort of happened serendipitously. Goodness really knows how it occurred. I'm a Gemini, and I totally embody my mother and my father. My father is an infectious disease doctor who specialized in AIDS and was one of the most rustic, chill people you could ever meet. He actually grew up in a post-Holocaust orphanage in New York City, whereas my mother is a poppy and sparkly, bubbly person who was actually a fashion designer. They couldn't have been more opposite in their personalities, yet loved each other so much. So I think I ended up being that perfect fusion. When I was working with different endangered animals, I realized I needed people to listen. We have so many talented conservationists out there in the field, in different organizations, really trying to drum up awareness. But I felt that we were really drumming up awareness with people who already cared. We needed to reach out to people who care, but might not know that they care yet. And one of the ways that we combine all people throughout the entire planet is through self-expression, art, and one of the art forms that I think all of us can relate to is fashion. Whether it being that you wear a tutu all the time because you're a ballerina, or whether you wear a batik cloth because you're from Indonesia. So either way, I wanted to combine this, and I thought, who could I do this with? So I thought women and their fashion, and eventually men and their fashion, and children who have the greatest fashion ideas. I see kids all the time sketching on their notebook when they're not listening in class, or even when they're at home and they're a little bit bored. So that's why I said, let me combine it, because often we're killing animals to create fashion. Although imitation is the greatest form of flattery, we don't need to kill them to imitate them. So that is why I said, let me try to combine it. So I ended up working on a Project Runway designer campaign called 12 and 12 for 12, where these designers that were previously on Project Runway, the television show, designed an outfit that represented one of the endangered animals I was saving. And then I wore that outfit that they had free range to create. They just had to be environmentally safe. And I wore that outfit for an entire year, and one outfit each month of the year. Sometimes I was very, very cold in that dress, but other times it was perfectly appropriate for summer. And I just did it, and it raised awareness and raised tons of funds for those specific animals. And it was a blessing to do that. So then from there, people said, oh, you're a fashion model. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was. I'm a veterinarian. And that's how it happened.